when I met you, it was about his space constraint. So as he looked to say, I'm not going to be able to stay in the current places I'm at, and I know I'm going to go look somewhere else to place these new facilities. Now what do I want to do in these facilities? Because he had felt the pain of being constrained by rigid conveyance, right? Nuts and bolts on his floor. And he had that vision of how do I do this differently next time so that as I add more clients, I'm not stuck in that same model.
As we brought on third-party fulfillment into our product mix or into our company, we had SKU proliferation. Every new client has a lot of SKUs. And those SKUs got further and further away from the conveyor belt, which required our employees to walk much further, creating inefficiencies, productivity declines, and then even had an impact on our employee morale. We wanted to take a proactive approach as we started to look at where we wanted to go, who we were going to be. And then early in 2019, I met Royanna and the folks here at Ocado, determined this was the route we wanted to take.
Robotics, AMRs, if they're built in the right way, they're execution systems that change the way you pick up goods off the floor and then distribute them out. That is the beauty, and really to me, the differentiation of what Chuck does is it's not the hardware, it's not the robot, but it's the software and how it does that. The beauty of Chuck is his capacity, because I can go and sweep those aisles with a lot of efficiency around queue, right? A lot of robots that are out on the floor, but some of them aren't purpose-built for both of those two angles, right? How to be more efficient on the floor picking, and then how to get that capacity moved. Like, it kind of blows me away when you and I met in 2019, where DM was and where you guys are now in regards to a revenue line.
Yeah, we've more than doubled our business in that time period, revenue-wise, order-wise. We were doing about 1.5 million shipments annually when we introduced Chuck. In 2025, we did almost 7 million shipments.
And so I think it's just the spirit in general of what DM's goals were when they decided to make this decision back in 2019, and how they've just continued to try to execute against that goal.